Well, player ratings coming in through here onto the Rokani Media Football of the North London Derby, and I'm here to obviously present you exactly how everything really went ahead at the London Stadium in as far as rating the players of Arsenal that took part into this fixture were concerned. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we started off with the goalkeeper David Raya, but we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum. David Raya in goal. I'm going to give him a 5.5 out of 10. Why? People haven't gone ahead obviously get on their eye lenses to obviously see how far this man went ahead obviously put Arsenal in a bad situation. All that navy that Arsenal was really having, why the emotions were really high towards the end of the game, it's because of him giving away that ball to Romero and it went into the back of the net. That is it. So 5.5 out of 10. Benjamin White, he was really good. He closed down Son Heung-min very well. You know, Son Heung-min is a perennial left attack midfielder, one of the best in the league, and if you close him down, then you are that good, you know, because him and Timo Werner were like, let's bombard Benjamin White. But I think every time they tried, Benjamin White made sure he ran them towards the byline, and after that byline, they had nothing else to offer, and it ended like that. So 7 out of 10 for Benjamin White. We go to Tomiyasu. He had a very huge job to do. Kulusevski is not a very easy guy. He's really one of the hardest guys that you'll ever see, you know, torment you. And he was like, I'm ready to torment this guy. But he stood strong, firm, and defended him very well until everything really went on to where these people really wanted it to be, and it resulted into one of the moments that we are still talking about of Arsenal really finding themselves into the winning ways, and that was really good for the side of and that was really good for the side of Arsenal. They went ahead to obviously find themselves winning and really got that win in. So for me, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. We go to the central defense. Gabriel Magalhaes had a very good goal. I tell you, he defended very well, and these two had some good stats. Gabriel Magalhaes, I'm getting him an 8 out of 10 into the mix in that game of football. And then his counterpart, that is William Saliba, had the following game by numbers. He had the most ball recoveries, joint most head clearances 5, most interceptions 3, 100% L duels 1 block. He was so much colossal at the back, and that went ahead obviously to that he comes in through with an 8.5 out of 10. You know, that is Saliba for you. This guy is really unreal. I just love Saliba. You know, I just love Saliba, and he's really one of those players that I've gone ahead obviously fancy and really think Arsenal have what we call a golden crown into their jewel. That is it. When you look at what Statement Dave had to say about these two, he said William Saliba and Gabriel in the Premier League, 58 starts together, 50 goals conceded, 26 clean sheets, and the center pairing is really giving. In this game, William Saliba won 100% of his old duels, Gabriel won 100% of his old duels versus Spurs, and they never lost any of those aerial duels. So it shows you how good these players really looked on the day, and I tell you what, they put up a shift that no one could really match. In the Premier League team of the season, I think that centre back really gets a position. No one can come close to really dislodging any of those two into the Premier League team of this season because they've gone ahead to put up a fight, and that fight has gone ahead to be felt. Thomas Partey, obviously, he had a very good game, and I liked his goal, his energy, his interception, fights, and that yellow card he got, towards the end of the game was really what we call a professional yellow card, and he really had a lot to do. And good to see it that Partey went ahead to put in that shift and shielded that back four. And to show you that he shielded that back four very well, Spurs had no plan to really go through that central axis of Arsenal. And all the goals were really giveaways and gifts. You can all agree with me that all the goals were really gifts. So, Partey, 8 out of 10. Declan Rice in the mix. He came in through and obviously had a very good goal. Penalty caused, but he really did lots of things that were really good. And he takes a 7 out of 10 for me. That penalty obviously takes away another one of him, but I think he had a very beautiful game. Martin Odegaard, I didn't see him. I didn't see the Martin Odegaard I know, but he tried to do his stuff, like releasing some other players, but he was not the Martin Odegaard that he was. That's why the manager took him off and brought on, I think, Jakub Kiwior into the mix, just in that he shields and really protects that win, because Odegaard was not Odegaarding. That is it. He really never looked the Odegaard we wanted to see yesterday, but we know the reason as to why. It was that Arsenal never had the majority share of the ball. And by the way, apart from him showing up in the due course of the intensity runs, recovery runs, and so on and so forth, and covering huge ground, Odegaard is more visible when Arsenal is really having the majority of the ball. The moment Arsenal doesn't have the vast majority of the possession, don't expect Odegaard to obviously be well, because he's not going to be seen as that kind of player who really runs himself up and down, but he keeps doing the needful as a player, and I really understand exactly what he's really going through as a player. So for me, we get him a 6.5 out of 10 for Martin Odegaard. He was not up to the standards, and he gave in his energy as Odegaard. We go to Bukayo Saka. He was played as a right forward, responsible for the first goal that Arsenal score, an own goal, and second one, beautiful effort scored by Bukayo Saka, and I went ahead, obviously, love that. 24 out of 27 passes completed. 11 out of 17 grand duels won. 5 out of 6 tackles won. 4 crosses, 3 shots, 2 dribbles completed, 1 goal. But he put in a very big shift on the night. And Saka, I give him a 9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10 from Bukayo Saka because of what he did. And this is what I'm always going to let you know. Like he did against Bayern Munich, scoring that opener. And yesterday he really was at the center stage to really put Arsenal ahead in the first half. So I went ahead to love everything he did, and he takes a 9 out of 10 for me. Then we go to Leandro Trossard. A little bit silent, but I liked his energy of tracking back. I liked the energy of Trossard tracking back because he really needed to really do that, as Kulusevski was really trying to really run off Tomiyasu. Kulusevski is a very huge lad, skilled, and he has the physique. So you cannot bully him. He can bully you with his skill set. He can bully you with his physicality and height. But all what Trossard did was like to track back very well, and a lot came into play. A lot. Trossard, 7 out of 10 for me. Having gone ahead to be on target against Chelsea, he was on target against Wolverhampton Wanderers. He missed out again on really being on target, but we all understand the levels at which the game was being played in there. So we wait and see how that pans out, but I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. We go to Kai Havertz. He registered himself a goal and an assist. That is Kai Havertz for you. And he put in a very beautiful shift on the day. An assist with a goal. Kai Havertz took his tally to 12. And I tell you, he might even go ahead and really score 15 because Arsenal is left with 3 games and Kai Havertz has proven that he can really score goals in consecutive games. And the game was really intense and went ahead to score a corner and he scored through a header. That is Kai Havertz for you. So, Kai Havertz, he had 100% chance conversion. 11 out of 18 duels won, 20 passes completed, 20 chances created, 1 assist and 1 goal. That is Kai Havertz for you. I also give him a 9 out of 10. I think they were the same level of performance with Bukayo Saka, and he went ahead obviously put in that shift. So I get him a 9 out of 10. But he really put in a lot of efforts as Kai Havertz into that encounter. The substitutes, Jakub Kiwior, I give him a 7 out of 10. Coming in through into that game of football, that encounter, and obviously you put in that shift was really very giving. Gabriel Martinelli came on through. 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10 for Gabriel Martinelli. The manager, Teta, 8 out of 10. And my man of the match is Kai Havertz. If someone comes out and tells me that Saka, I won't say no, because Saka also put in a very big shift. But for me, I go with Kai Havertz as my man of the match. So I'm waiting for your reactions in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts on who do you think was the man of the match in this encounter that went ahead to obviously be played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London and in the north of London in a game dubbed as the North London Derby, one of the hugest rivalry games that you ever see your team participate in, and they went ahead to win it, and Arsenal emerged the winners. They are now seated on the Premier League table, 80 points. Man City having 79, with the game in hand. And let's wait and see how next weekend it's really gonna go, because Arsenal is hosting Bournemouth and Man City is really hosting, I think it's Wolverhampton Wanderers, right? At the Etihad. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. But I love you and continue subscribing. By the way, we've gone ahead to hit 20,900 subscribers, meaning that we're left with just 90 subscribers to hit 21,000 subscribers. All right. I just can't wait to see you guys coming in through and flocking onto this channel and obviously subscribing. But for everyone who is rejoining this channel, I know you're really having the best service that you'll ever desire to get. Not so? All right. Let's see close to how many likes. 300 likes. Smash on this video. And the Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. The Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. It's a Monday. Hope the Lord God, all Allah, has gone ahead to obviously see you cap up your Monday in a very better way. All right. Bye-bye for now.